Many of us don't know what we want from life, but we do know what we don't want from life, and we focus on that. I once said there were two places I never wanted to work in, an accountancy and a law firm. I held two jobs down a while afterwards. Guess where? Yes. An accountancy and a law firm. I made myself work at two places I never thought I could stand working at. We focus on what we don't want. Focus on what you do want. When you're focused on what you don't want, you're in fear. You fear it happening to you, and then, like me, you attract it in order to overcome your fear of it. Focus on what you do want. Like Athena says, this world is a duality, not a negative singularity. So focus on the loving part of the world. Tap into that. I guarantee you too, I focused on all the guys I didn't want to date and got them too. When it came to traveling, though, I knew where I wanted to go and I got there. I never said, ugh. I don't want to go to XXX, I want to go to Switzerland, and I did. You get what you focus on. Focus in love on what you want, not in fear of what you don't want. Don't even think of what you don't want. Don't even entertain it. But negative people will do that, and I sure did. Even if you have 10 cents in the bank, don't think of yourself as broke. That just creates more poverty next month. What I realize now is that throughout my life I was what psychologists call avoidant. Because of my traumatic childhood, I figured I could go through life just avoiding everything I didn't like. However, life doesn't work that way. I certainly knew what I didn't want as much as I tried to avoid it. In fact, I was magnetizing and attracting it to myself. Ivo, you were thinking as a physical person would, that everything you wished to avoid already existed and that in fact you could avoid it. That is not the case. You create everything you experience, so in fact you are creating that which you wish to avoid, the last of which was the cat. You are allergic to cats and understand you should not have one, yet you are living in an area where abandonment of these pets happens regularly by the other tenants, who are also transient. So you attracted what you did not want. However, now you love Merlin, even in his bad moods. Me, yes. Ivo, my love, being avoidant is a question of being fearful. Life does not work on your fears, it works with what you love. The fears life seeks to change into love. The universe is not negative, your planet, however, is in duality where negativity exists and can be further created. So you are very capable of magnetizing negativity to yourself by expressing the same negativity. When you are in fear of a particular circumstance, you will attract it to yourself so that you learn not to fear it anymore. Each time this occurs, you are learning the nature of the universe, which is love. Now you love Merlin, so you love what you used to fear. You have learned to adjust to the allergies, however these can be worked on as well. Me, yes. Ivo, circumstances are such that you attract what you fear and then learn to love it. When you look back at the law firm and the accountancy, you remember they both paid you well. You were not enamored of the people, but you liked the work at the accountancy and the extra money that the law firm brought you. You liked the typing pool because it was easy work and you could accomplish a lot in one evening. Me, yes. Ivo, so you see the merits of these firms as well. Me, yes. Ivo, we can cite many things you did throughout your life because you initially feared them. But learn to accept. You see the lessons before you now that are about learning to love the unlovable, what you fear, such as your garden being stolen from, for example. Back then, for example, you went roller skating, which initially you feared but learned to love and enjoyed several times a week. Me, yes. Ivo, the universe does not work in the way that you have been taught. You cannot avoid life while you are living it. That is illogical. Me, I wanted to avoid some parts of life. Not all of it. Ivo, and thank God, because you actually did do things you enjoyed, such as moving to Europe and traveling there. You must look back at what you were thinking in order to do this. You must see this is what you wanted. You were not focused on what you did not want. You focused on what you were not intent on avoiding, and you got it. Me, that's probably why I tended to make my dreams come true, but my day-to-day life was a nightmare. Ivo, exactly. Also, your belief that life was superficial, that people were superficial, also worked against you. You attracted the most superficial men to date who were very unfulfilling to you. Me, yes. Ivo, you also attracted men who you felt were taking advantage of you, but you must consider that you were taking advantage of them as well. This is what they were reflecting back to you. Me, yes. I wasn't in for a long-term relationship and I attracted men who weren't either. Ivo, you also have a preference for the 70s rock and roll fans and you got them almost every time. Me, except one that I can think of. He liked disco. LOL. Ivo, so you did well in attracting what you loved, my love. Your entire life is of your own miscreation, and the miscreation happens in order to reflect back to you what your fears are and what your loves are. Me, we need to tell them when you came through and I started channeling you. Ivo, after many conversations where you thought I was your earth guide, Margaret, and many attempts to show you someone was there beyond your visual range, yes, the time I tapped you on your knee but you could not see me. There was the morning you woke up crying, saying, I know I love somebody but I don't know who he is. None of this would wake you up to my existence. The day it happened was when you were reading Elizabeth Clara's book about Akon, the man from Alpha Centauri, who she was having a relationship with. When you realized it was possible for Earth women to mate with a man from the stars, you aligned with the correct vibration for me to introduce myself to you. And I did without hesitation. Me, yes. June 20th, 2015, I think. But I had to believe it was possible for this to happen to allow it to happen to me. Ivo, yes. Otherwise you resisted and you did for many years. Me, yes. Now can we discuss what Cobra was saying about the RV? Ivo, that the light worker community does not think itself worthy of this? Me, yes. Ivo, it does not. You are still largely being controlled and your sense of unworthiness is at the helm. You are here to create a future that is not dependent on the control of money. Unfortunately for many, the fact that you were controlled by money for so long leaves you feeling this way. My dear, you bought a lottery ticket this week. Me, I know. Fat chance, eh? Ivo, the beauty of buying this ticket is not that the Illuminati will skim off the proceeds because they do, but you allowed yourself the opportunity to win $14 million. You are opening up to abundance. You are saying, yes, I could live with $14 million. Me, yeah, but I don't think there's much chance of getting it. Ivo, I realize that, my love, but you are open to even a little smidgen of a chance. You are open to the idea of it. And this is what the light workers must do, open themselves up to the idea of living independently of money. Of being able to create a large sum of money for themselves and others. This is a powerful idea. The entire idea of abundance is powerful. And so the light workers must open themselves to the idea of abundance for themselves and for others. Me, Ivo, going from being dependent to being independent is a large undertaking. Ivo, it is my love, however it must be done. The irony of having a lot of money is it makes you independent of the system that enslaves you. Why do you think the Illuminati are rich? So that is what we are to provide to you via the quantum financial system, however you must do the work and align yourself to its 5D vibration. The 5D vibration is one of understanding unconditional love and unity of consciousness. It also understands how to attract using the law of attraction. It is an abundant vibration, not one of lack. There is so much to change. So if you are suffering from lack, then follow these videos. We have 4 or 5 out on them now and have a separate page up on the website which Sharon can link under this video. As Sharon goes to create her own abundance, she will share what she learns with you. Me, truth. Ivo, my dear, you are also becoming more aware of what your income denies you, and this is for your health as well. A weekly massage would help your tense back muscles, and your Roomba and foot bath detox are still not manifested. So you understand that your income is prohibiting these items that could improve your health. Me, yes. Ivo, these thoughts alone, entertaining the thoughts of having them again, are hopeful. They are hopeful thoughts that perhaps the future will provide for you. Hope is of higher frequency than fear, it leads to faith. Never deny yourself anything. If it is something you feel is in your best interests, do not deny yourself that, even if it is only in mind. Because you are then denying yourself materially. Do you understand? Me, yes. Always keep that door open. Ivo, allow the energy streams to help bring these items or services into your life. That is part of your abundance. These things mean your abundance to you now, so do not forget to magnetize them to you. Me, got it? Ivo, we will cease for today's lesson and will resume this string of channelings once more becomes aware to you. We only work as quickly as Sharon is making progress, and she is doing well. Me, I got 4 nibbles on my paintings. Ivo, people are interested in your lovely work, my love. Just keep painting. Offer them a selection. You do not have a large selection because most of your other pieces were sold or you kept them for yourself. Me, I have no shortage of paintings, not in my family. LOL. Ivo, then think of the universe as a large collection, because the universe is as your paintings, unlimited. Me, got it? Thank you. Ivo, my love, you will succeed and you will show others the way. You inspire us as we watch you all struggling against the odds set against you, but you will prevail. You are the light. Therein lies your strength.